explosives planted. Defend them.
Hyper Blaster kills from Centro 4 in a row! Look at that, and the liberation of the spawn. Centro has single-handedly taken control of this hack objective. Photon is flanked, Starberry doesn't see him. Starberry is pulled down by Photon, and we got a plant going in, double plant. Let's see if they double up. Yes, they're doubling up. Plant. And Photon's gonna get his arms too. Wow, great job by exclamation. Holy shit, we have ourselves a double plant. Mechanical pair of Hyper Blaster kills.
The last medic taken down by Mechanical.
Ike is still alive with GPMG huddled in the corner. He blows away Nephilim. Oh, he goes down.
Medics. This is gonna be it right here.
Fire grenade by Dawn! Oh my god, stops the disarm. Holy shit, and exclamation will set a time. Alright folks, this is GreasedScotsman continuing our Week 5 coverage, but this time we're taking a look at the Cal matchup of the 6v6 Open Division. For those of you that aren't Valley fans, you're in luck, because tonight we'll be getting a chance to see these guys duke it out on Arc rather than Valley. Both teams wanted a change of scenery, and the players tonight are Fate and Hubris. Currently, the number 3 Fate trails behind the number 2 Hubris, even though both teams have a 3-1 record. In other words, statistically, these teams are nearly neck and neck, and both will be looking to slit the throat of the other by the end of the night. These teams have been around since Beta 2, where all we could play is Valley, so I can kind of understand their choice to want to play a different map. But you know, one thing I think that is true about this map, Arc, as much as Valley, is that vehicle work really matters, especially on the first 2 objectives. So you know, hopefully we'll be seeing some awesome tanking. With me, the guest from Hubris is Yaflo, and then we just had Sublime join the channel. How you boys doing?
I'm doing good.
And why don't you identify the voice with your name, please?
This is Sublime from Team Fate.
And this is Yaflo from Team Hubris.
You guys sound eerily the same. That's like kind of freaky, man.
What the hell?
Dude. Alright. So last minute change on Arc. What kind of brought that about?
MCP maps suck.
Yeah, it came down to both teams. We played each other 3 times this week. This is the 3rd match. And we didn't want to play Valley, so we picked the map for our TGL match, and Fate picked the match for tonight. Gotcha.
Okay. Alright, that'll do. Now, tell us a little bit about your tankers, because I just spent the whole spiel talking about how cool vehicle work is. And I mean, I already know who they are, but for our listeners that might not be totally you know, in the know and with it about your teams, talk a little bit about you know, the guys that are going to be popping the big heavy shots across the map.
Yeah, Flo, you go first.
Alright, we got Chump tanking for us tonight. He's he's a very good infantry player, but he's also our best tanker, so we run him in the tank for the first couple objectives.
And then Blaze Joker, he just got a new case and he's moving some stuff over tonight, and his motherboard fried or something happened, so we have Stoop playing in as our APC driver, and then we got Cynics in off a school break or something, and he's going to be replacing Blaze Joker tonight, and we got BMXer in the tank.
Alrighty. This should be a pretty cool matchup. Now let's see. I mean, I always love this first objective, but a lot of teams hate it because it can be one tough cookie to get to crumble. On the other hand, you know, with enough Violator spam, I think anything can be pried open. How do you guys feel about this first objective?
For us, we don't try to keep the same thing over and over. We always try to change it up because, I mean, teams are developed far enough now to where they could adapt to and figure out someone else's strat. So we usually always vary like each push we do, and then that eventually works. I mean, unless it's the Uber Super Euro mix. I mean, they're pretty tough. But as far as the first objective goes, it's either between a fast plant or a strategic plant, where we'll just try to get all the other team out full, and then we'll go in and plant and defend.
Right on.
Yeah, the key comes down to it's pretty hard to plant on this objective until you have the area secured. It's not one where you can just kind of put your back to things and plant. So you got to really lock down. You got to take down the other team's vehicles, and so there's a whole development that goes on before you get a chance to get the plant down.
Now, I want to give my own little shout out here. I'll do it also towards the end of the shoutcast, but we were talking about Four Kings, and like the whole Euromix thing, and today RGLF released something he'd been working on for a while, and it's a really nice, very well put together, nice editing, top-notch frags. It's a frag video of Four Kings, and I guess like their sort of season or whatever. And it's a really cool movie, very fun to watch, and I feel like it's the right length and all that stuff. So yeah, it's good stuff. And we're actually one of the reasons why I'm plugging it is because we are hosting it. We're hosting it as both a streaming version and a downloadable version. I will note, however, that the downloadable version is higher quality than what you would see streaming. So if you go over to enemyterritory.tv, the same place that you go in order to listen to these shoutcasts, look on the news page and you can grab that video. I wanted to plug that there because I really think it's a great piece of work. Have you guys seen it?
Will it be available on Vimeo?
Ask Dom. I'm pretty sure Dom's going to put it up there if he hasn't already. Dom is a Vimeo fan. I'm not a huge Vimeo fan, so
I have it on Vimeo already. I'll post the link in the movie thread. but really the original version is extremely high quality. It's like 1280 by some ungodly resolution, and yeah, it looks very good. Anyway,
720. 720.
Yeah, is that? Yeah. So it's very nice. But anyway, yeah. Matt, do you have any particular questions or like insights about these two teams, or comments, or maybe people to watch out for?
I have comments related to hubris, but I will not share them.
Drama. Drama. Okay, yeah, that's all right. Yeah, let's not pollute the shoutcast just yet. We'll wait for the end of the night for that kind of shit. I haven't even opened a beer. So yeah, guys, do we soccer? For the Fate and Hubris guys, do you guys have any shout-outs you'd like to give before I give you the toss you out of here?
Shout out to Cynics for like randomly showing up, because he's been kind of sort of AFK, so to speak, for a while now. He's got like a couple jobs going in school and everything, so he's been on kind of in the background for a while. But he just kind of randomly showed up today, and we're all, "You're playing. We need a guy."
Wow, dude. Yeah, I haven't seen him in ages. Damn.
Yeah, he's all caught up with school and work, which is, yeah, that stuff should go first. I mean, gaming second, but it's cool that he popped in today.
I'm sorry, I don't understand that. Can you say that again?
It's cool that Cynics popped in today because he's been busy with school and work.
No, I mean, you said something about schoolwork first.
Yeah, school and work first. I mean, like in our Team Fate, we always encourage our members to put their school and their real life first before gaming.
Does that? Do any of you guys understand what he's saying? Sorry.
Am I like not coming through, or?
Dude, never mind. Oh my goodness, I was never mind. All right. Anyway, let's get this match underway, guys. Yeah, thank you, soccer. Thank you. All right, guys. Good luck tonight. Get out of here.
All right, late.
Hey, good luck, Sublime.
All right. Right now, I'm only seeing 5 of each team on here, so we need to fix that. And fuck, while I'm waiting for 6, and I'm sure they're going to start the match as soon as they get up, but I'm going to grab a beer. I'll be right back, guys.
In the meantime, I shall sing a song for your pleasure. No, I'm just kidding. Nobody wants that. I just want to say good games to Project Malice. We played them just before we came on here. I don't know if anyone was spectating on the TV server. It was up.
We had about 15 or 20 people specking that thing, man. It was good stuff. Great match.
But we were making fun of you hoppers. Yeah, seriously,
Hey.
Matt, you need to teach your team how to strafe fucking jump, dude. It's embarrassing.
What? I can bunny hop and it gets me the kills, so that's what I do.
Not talking
No,
about that. Talking about running from
Strafe
spawn
jumping.
to whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Speed of movement, my friend.
Who wasn't strafe jumping? That's the question.
Well, you have to go through your demos, won't you?
I just moved my mouse in a circle and sprint. I thought that's how you did it.
You're not one of the, oh,
What?
are you seriously one of those, like, literal circle jump people?
Oh God.
Alright. Yeah, we're gonna have to have a little training session. We're gonna maybe hop over to the Coliseum or something after this shoutcast, I swear to God. I mean, didn't you guys play
I know how to
Quake
bunny
3?
hop, dude. No, I did a little, but dude, I bunny hop all the time. I fight, I
We're not
strafe
talking
jump,
about bunny
whatever.
No, it's not bunny hopping.
I know, I'm
Stop
talking
it.
about both. I do both.
Well, bunny
Can't do
hopping
both.
is, I mean, you know, whatever, but...
You can do both. I mean, not at the same time, but in fights, I'm bunny hopping when I'm running a strafe jump.
Dude, hopping in the
seriously,
new mod sucks.
Well, it's like what was that called? It was the defragged. Was that the name of the trick jumping mod? I fucking love that thing for Quake 3, man. That if you want to see some of the craziest shit that ever, I think, I mean, one of the most imaginative mods for Quake 3. Go check out the defragged highlight movies on what is the name of that site? Oh, I played with that guy for years.
Onage.
Shit,
Onage?
Yes, Onage. Thank you. Yeah. Onage, and it's a fantastic collection of videos. Yeah, own-edge.com, and download those vids, man. They are just so fucking wild, and you'll be amazed by some of the things that people learn just through like trial and error. People learn how to exploit the movement capabilities of Quake 3, and
Well-
to the point where it was just really, really amazing, tricks. And entire maps were designed around the ability to, like say use, I think it was something like, like 10, something like six rockets all detonating in one place to propel you, like literally, like a mile into the air or something. It was just really, really cool stuff.
Not as cool as Tribes.
The real sort of
Just putting that out there.
I played Tribes too. That's where I did all my skiing and shit. But for this, I think the one trick jump that a lot of people practice is the trick jump on Valley, where you trick jump across the bridge. Like I know I've practiced that for ages, and that trick jump across the bridge is something that so little people can do.
It's
Okay,
not
all right. Well,
hard.
if you know how to do the Valley jump across the bridge, the broken bridge, okay, then that's basically the mechanic that you want to daisy chain into a sequence as you move. So
Okay,
like,
Grease, do you want to have a race on a map and see who can strafe jump faster? Is that what it's coming down to?
I heard it here.
By the way, I don't know about that chaining. I've been able to do
Well, I
it
mean,
just by...
I mean, it's
Standing
basically
there.
it's the concept though. Yeah. But the whole idea is that you're turning your rotation momentum into forward momentum. It's basically like chaining circle jumps together, but you do it in a way that you're running forward and you're strafing. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to put into words, and that's why I made a whole bunch of videos.
I said I didn't know how to strafe jump. I was joking, man.
Well, you did have me worried when you said something about like making an actual circle.
Yeah, I don't do that.
All right. Okay. Phew. All right. Well, then I won't worry about it. But yeah, for all the listeners that aren't quite sure what the fuck we're talking about, Dark Angel put together a fantastic trick jumping video series, and then he like made the demos or most of the demos, and then I put them all I put them all together in the video. And if you go to ETQW for Newbies, Ifirita's website, yeah, it's a great site, and check that out. But the trick jumping for newbies is available there. And we're going live in 7 seconds, folks. Woohoo! And we are live. Soccer, don't start warning about lag again. I swear to God, you're the only one. I will mute your ass, you know that, right? I can also boot you off of this server, so shut up.
Ooh.
The hog flipped over on its back. It's hilarious. Alright, we got a whole bunch of strong in and around the objective there.
Yeah, including Raz. He's way up here. He's trying. Ah, he's taken out by the AA missile. Oh, tank gun. No, it's tank gun that does it.
One with each. Killed one of each. Both vehicles. Double team in the rush.
Utter failure on the quick plant there.
Sublime, if you
The
see
hog
is scoring the
flipping didn't
rooftop.
really help.
Yeah, that hurt them bad. Cyclops is using the break in between these buildings to lob.
All right, watch out. We got an airstrike coming here. Not an airstrike, but rocket arty by Sublime.
Yeah, but that Cyclops
Hitting the tree though. It's hitting the tree. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Cyclops and Tank here having a long-range battle.
Oh, limbo menu, how I love thee. Actually, Chump is taking time to go after other targets. Oh, now he's being double teamed by the Trojan and the tank on his far right. Nice. Nice move by Fate here. Sandwiching him in, and he's actually caught a little bit. He's about to... There we go.
Yaflo is running his infiltrator inside the building, taken out there by Hardup.
Not quite sure what Sub-6 is doing over at the second objective.
Disease
But,
is sniper.
Seriously,
We
what
have
is he
Aggressor
doing?
Raz on the roof here.
He's just
lobbing
driving
down
all
the
around
liberator
to
shots.
flank, so he won't get spotted.
Yeah. But right now, Strog are not getting near this objective. Now, I don't think we've seen Stupid in...
Oh, here we come. Here comes the hog up right behind the tank. Takes him out.
Tank is
Sub-6.
down.
Get some fish. Yes, and
It's still up in the APC though.
Yeah. Cyclops is making his way around the Strog right.
Chompy's full health in that Cyclops. The APC trying to do some damage with the AA missile. Not a very strong attack.
Yeah, especially here come the... Yeah, and the Trojan is disabled. Nice work by the Strog here. They are opening up an opportunity here. Let's see if they can get their aggressors in the places they need to be.
And here
speaking of
comes
the devil,
Raz right
here
now.
comes Raz. He's got to blow through 2 GDF though. I don't know, that's going to
The
be rough.
lightning pistol doesn't take it out. Oh, wow.
Technician's there for a revive. Technician's about to get killed. Oh, he does get Raz up though. Oh, no, the
Cyclops
man takes out
pistol.
both. Frag grenade TKs.
Disease sniping from the top of the church. Get some clutch kills.
Chomp makes a mistake, gets in too close to an, I guess there's a turret.
Rocket already finishes off Chomp.
And the Titan is back in play. Nice tank unshot by BMX.
Strog really have made no headway at this point, getting pushed back at every opportunity.
Yeah.
We're really seeing some superior strategy out of Team Fate here.
Yeah. Well, actually, you know what we're sort of seeing is it's kind of carbon copy of Four Kings. Wouldn't you say?
It's pretty much
Yeah,
the basic loadout there for Ark, how the vehicles and stuff are positioned.
Ooh, Yaflo coming behind and disabling that tank.
Oh yeah, Emps.
Now, mortar will not help because the AIT is in place, so they need to just...
But here goes the
hog.
hog.
Here comes the hog in the back! Boom! Down goes the Titan. And the hog dies to an AVT.
You should know about that AVT. He keeps running into it.
I know. But he did take down the Titan, so that gives them a little bit of time. Oh, here comes an attempted to plant! Raz almost got it armed! Yes, it's armed!
He does get an arm.
And almost ran over by a Husky.
Cyclops will be there soon to cover.
Husky, oh, they should have left the Husky there. It would have been a nice, for splash damage. You know, it would have increased the splash of a nade.
They're only running 2 engineers to the defuse. It's BMXer and Stupid are the 2 engineers.
Here comes a Violator.
Engineers are too late. Boom! And there's a plasma cannon to kill the engineer.
They still have time if they rush in here.
Nah, it's pretty much over.
Likely.
Cyclops is in place.
Cyclops, yeah.
Yeah, boom, boom, boom. We're moving on to the second objective. 14 minutes, 20 seconds. Although, you know, that is a pretty good hold on that first objective by Fate. So, we're looking at... although the Cyclops is in nice position here to move up full health, wading through the river, Chump will be in a very good position once this laser comes down. And if he positions himself right, he won't be able to be hit by RD.
Sub-6 just tried to respawn by nading himself and missing the spawn time.
That's awesome.
What the fuck
Icarus
is that?
just came in, and it is a constructor. It's Raz. Mr. Objective tonight. He's going for a supply crate. Does not get an... Oh, yes, he did get a nade out in time. Supply crate goes down. Tank and Trojan are scissoring the mining laser objective, and we're seeing the Titan at about 75% health. Where's the hog?
Maximus coming in for the build.
I get the Trojan, come on. There it is.
Max is building.
There
Max
goes.
is assault rifled.
Sub-6 taking out the APC. Oh, the APC heads into the water. Safe territory. The hog's getting fucked up.
Smart move. The hog is about to blow.
And now,
due to being...
now we've got a swimming Stroggy. That's not going to work well for him.
Now, the Violator, I'm actually surprised it actually killed anyone, because the way that the GF were playing this was kind of back from the mining laser, letting their...
Well, we're seeing the Cyclops coming in now, getting some hits in. It's Chump. He's on the north part of the island. Sorry, south part.
Raz has about maybe 15% built. 12 minutes, 40 seconds remaining. And, But yeah, with that Cyclops in that position, he can be RD. Yeah, he's in a bad spot. That was a mistake by Chump. Big mistake. Big mistake. Yeah, you don't
Shields
pull
up
that
going
close.
on the mining laser.
Yeah, you don't pull up quite that close. You gotta kneel down a little bit behind it. Maximus getting a build.
Oh, bunch
Vitamin trying to provide coverage. He does. He takes down one, but it could not blow through 2 medics.
Man, plasma mortar
Icarus is
works
on
so
fire.
well on this map.
Although
At
we're looking
this
at about,
point-
guys, 80%. 80%
At this
built.
point, you just want to run engineers onto the mining laser again and again.
Oh, so
Are you
good.
guys seeing that Sub-6?
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice one. Alright, we're looking at about
You better put
25
shields
seconds
on it.
before fade.
Shields for the sniper.
Shields are up. Chump is on it. Chump builds it.
Nice.
Right in front of the AVT, trying to take shots at him. I mean, sorry, APC. Fucking letters, I swear. Anyway, 11 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. And, yeah.
On this map on Arc, 8-minute defense, approximately 8 minutes. That's a good hold for the first 2 phases.
Yeah.
That's a great hold. We'll see what Hubris can do on the inside.
I'm checking the back entrance here, see if we have any sneaky, struggy, and we don't. That's a shame.
Alright, this phase, it really changes the entire face of the game. Outside is really vehicle focused, now it's all about the infantry. See what's going to go on in here.
Did they forget about the,
About that mine laser stage though, a plasma mortar helps out a lot, just because there's no cover from the mortar itself for GDF.
2 technicians coming in from the front. One's down.
Yeah, we've got a quick, actually, spawn host being created here.
Both are down.
Flow.
And
Yeah,
again,
we forgot to do
the
rockets,
lack of a
so we're gonna do
coordinated
that.
push has been Hubris' downfall again.
Alright, so on the offense here, we're looking at Substix, Raz as your objective classes. Chump, Max, Yaplo, and Vitamin are technicians. So I think that's a very smart build here. GDF are flanking the forward spawn, but to no avail. Hard up, trying to stop them from capturing it. Substix will be able to get it just before the nade goes off. And Hard up gets revived. They're about to... they might be able to capture it in time. No, one goes down, one's still alive. But the spawn has happened. It is too late. The GDF are dead. Spawner, the Strogg are here at the forward spawn.
The Strogg definitely have got it secured. They're really moving in now. The battle is now on and around the objective.
Oh, wow, and
real
it
close.
seems that they've partially taken control, spawn hosts and everything.
Yes. And let's see if they can make it happen here. They do have
going back and forth.
Dead GDF.
But no Gibbs.
Health is looking a little bit low here. Still no Gibbs. Still no plants. 9 minutes.
Decent push, almost yielded some good results, but lack of some Gibbs kind of ended that.
Nice trap grenade by Vitamin and Raz. Take out 2. Stupid. Tossing a nade. Maximus TK sub 6. But takes down BMXer. But lack of Gibbs here really causing the Strogg some trouble. Although here come the technicians.
The Strogg look like they have the room. Like 3 guys in the room. They're all technicians though.
Yeah, one medic, Cynics, is about to die. And here comes Stupid. Stupid goes head first, and that was a stupid move.
Here comes Chump. He's running aggressor.
Oh, here it is. They're going to finish off this plant. Double up. Boom. There's the plant by Raz. 8 minutes, 14 seconds.
Hell, it looks pretty clear. Might as well get a second one down.
Yeah. And they got spawn hosts. Although that's not claimed. They should pick that up right now. Yeah, it's really nice control by the Strogg here. And getting through these choke points. Look at that hyper shrap. Although pair of shrap grenade TKs, that's not going to help anybody. But at this point, it's going to take quite a bit to pull down these 2 Strogg here that are covering the charge that has been armed. And we're going to see it go boom at about 7:36. Boom! There it goes. Strogg set a time. Very nice job by Raz getting that plant in, finishing off the charge.
Yeah, things really turned around there on the first objective. It looked like Fate had really good D setup, and everything started to fall apart just a little bit. I mean, 12 minutes is a very respectable time to beat, though, but you could have thought they could have done a little bit better.
Stupid with 39%.
Yeah, this map
accuracy.
can go.
Most kills 19 Sublime. Best light weapon, the Sergeant heard it. What was that, Dom?
Nothing.
You should know the format of this shit by now. Come on. How many of these have you seen?
Just by experience here, Hubris usually does a lot worse the first round than the next couple. So we'll see.
Now what I was saying is, in this map, if you
is that like a warm up?
Your whole time is based on how long you hold the first objective.
You think?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know, man.
The third objective can be held.
I don't know, 'cause I remember. Well, I remember.
If anything, it's a good pedestal step.
Yeah, but I remember in
if you remember from our match,
there were a couple teams that could hold the mining laser really well, and that was always sort of a kind of an anomaly. But when it happened, the other team was just sort of so surprised that they were getting so stonewalled on that objective that. I mean, it can be kind of upsetting for the offensive team if they're getting hold of that mining laser, because it's usually considered sort of a gimme.
Well, the first phase is really about how strong your vehicle work is, and also how strong your anti-vehicles are. Strogg has a little bit less to work with. They're kind of encroaching on some really good defensive vehicle positions. So it's all about how do you deal with the heavy vehicles, and how effective your heavy vehicles are on defense. So Fate did a good job with their heavy vehicles, but they eventually gave it up there to their first plant.
Yeah.
I think part of the reason there is they needed an engineer who wasn't in a vehicle. They needed an engineer, you know, who was planning mines and actually defuse it. They had 2 engineers, one in the APC, one in the Titan.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that was the first phase. I think they could have held for a little bit longer, but in the end, 12-minute time, that's a good D. They could probably set a time better than that. And I think we can count on it for this set.
Yeah. Since we're still waiting on guys, a whole bunch of guys to press F3, I'll go ahead and kind of plug this. The exclamation is getting very close to starting up its pro pub. So we're going to have an East Coast pro pub server in the works. And I know that that's something that's been anticipated by a lot of people. But like I know that Dom and I, for example, we're really trying to push Poseidon to just kind of make it all happen. Because it seems like we're going to be taking a while here after this 5.5B release to get to 6, and I don't think it's worth waiting. I mean, 5.5B seems stable enough to me. You know, yeah, there are some problems, but I mean, you know, for a pro pub, I mean, you can get a lot done.
It's definitely good news. I think that should really help the community out a lot to have a good pro pub that stays populated. All it takes is a name to get a server populated, and exclamation is about the most prestigious name in pubs, at least in North America. But East Coast. Ooh.
Well, I mean, actually, we can move it anywhere. It actually only takes something like 10 minutes to move the server.
No, East Coast.
Yeah, let's get a central pro pub.
The exclamation ranked is actually is that one in Chicago? I think.
Chicago for the win. Best for everybody.
Because I know Coliseum is in New York, right?
Yeah. Oh, true. The rank is Chicago. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, I think people get a pretty good connection to that one. I mean, and of course, like I said, we can move it around. It doesn't cost anything to move it. And I think there's like 3 different sites, New York, Chicago, and somewhere West Coast. You know, so you know, we can definitely kind of see where people play from the most and where we get the most sort of even pings. But yeah, I mean, I'm really excited about this because I really think it's something that's lacking in the U.S. Or North American scene, I should say. I don't want to leave our Canucks out.
Like Red just said, the Chicago one for the company that we use, game servers, they have been having problems there because the server has been lagging a lot lately. But supposedly it's been clearing up.
Yeah, exactly. And I think part of that was just some hiccups with you know, general traffic. I don't know. I don't really know what.
Oh, they're trying to run more servers on one box to make more money.
Well, actually,
either way,
there's one thing about our provider that, you know, I'll go ahead and plug game servers because they do host this TV server, and they're you know, they're pretty good about not overdoing it. I mean, you know, there is a reason why people keep coming back to the exclamation. Although, you know, yeah, it certainly does have its moments where it's laggy as balls, but and rubber bandy and stuff like that. But you know,
for whatever it's worth, my vote's for a central server because we're only going to be able to really have one pro pub that we can possibly fill in this tiny little community.
Yeah, and that's sort of how I feel too. You know, I mean, well, actually, I mean, I'm thinking we might actually have 2 that we could fill.
That'd be cool too.
Because I think that it's going to be the kind of thing that catches on. You know. I think,
I totally agree.
We have a lot of new
catch
blood.
on.
You know, we have a lot of new blood, but I think, you know, pro pub is a beautiful way to get people interested in competition and without having to, you know, go through all the stress of it. You know what I mean?
Exactly, and that's why I think it'll be so important to get so good for the community just to get this up. It'll also be a good place to find recruits and form new teams.
And ringers and all that stuff. Yeah. Well, and the other thing is, you know, you've got you got the fact that there are a number of players, and although I disagree with them, I can understand their point of view. You know, they're lamenting about the vehicles. They prefer a more infantry-centric game, and I think with the flexibility that you get through
Quake Wars Pro. You know, we can set things up so that it's a bit more, you know, friendly in that regard. And then, of course, the cone of fire being nicely tightened. You know, I mean, honestly, I actually like the pub spread because I like that you have to think about recoil and movement and stance in a normal vanilla pub. But you know, hey, you know, especially old-time Quake players, they used to just putting the crosshair on someone's head and pulling the trigger. So, you know, whatever, that's fine.
Again,
All right,
we're waiting
I do
on
have-
Sergeant Hard up here.
I have a shout out here from a spectator who's spectating Hubris tonight. Ivan Wave says happy 21st birthday to his friend Gerbils Chow.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, two
Yeah,
people,
it's
but
been-
they're friends of Hubris, so
Live in
All right.
10.
It's been kind of annoying. I've actually gotten a couple people to reinstall the game lately and give it another shot, and I keep telling them how great ProPub is, but they haven't been able to play it. So yeah, it should be good. Anyway, we're live here.
I'll make sure that Poseidon listens to the shoutcast, and I'm sure we'll get it up sooner than later, guys. Yeah, it's something that I know that Dow and I have been pushing for a while. So I think it's just a matter of, like, we were waiting for a stable ETTW Pro and all that stuff, and I think it has arrived.
And for some reason, I guess Disease did not class up right, so he just had her respawn right off the bat. Stupid taking the hog around back, trying to get some sneaky shit in.
2 guys in the end. Vitamin takes down 1, but
Chump had his number there. No luck.
Never drive your hog without protection. Trojan.
oh,
yeah, actually, you could even include that to be the Cyclops there, right? If anyone hasn't seen the backdrafts, made a nice little video. Ah, there's the AA missile taken out. Hard up as he attempted to plant.
Speaking of reasons why we didn't play our match tonight.
Oh, but I gotta watch the
You
late.
forfeited another? That's not good.
Oh, we didn't forfeit. We rescheduled.
That's good.
Oppressor is at this objective, not putting up shields.
Vitamin reloading with 37 bullets in his clip and getting killed for it. Dumbass.
Battle sense, people. Tank is up on the hill. In let's just call that the D spot. All right, get it?
BMX is doing pretty good with the Cyclops here, getting some good shots on the Titan, keeping him out of the battle so far.
His AIT is almost dead, and I think that's very purposeful.
It's
Oh,
not
and look at
good.
that! There's the
Yeah.
Arnie, but it's the AIT just needed to be damaged like one more shot. You know, like you could just like you shoot it with some small arms fire, and that Cyclops would have died. So that's a mistake by the GDF. Here comes an attempt at the plant, and it's Sublime. He finishes it off. Nice job, Sublime. He's immediately taken down by the AA missile. Disease getting a pair of railgun kills. That'll thin out the GDF forces here. Here comes the Trojan, Sub-6 as an engineer, but the Cyclops is still in working condition. The APC has been disabled. There's a rebuild. No, the railgun by Disease will do it.
Chomp there, taking out the Titan with his honk.
Oh, and that's bad. The
vice
Violators
versa.
canceled. Violators canceled, but Strong still have plenty here to defend this objective. I don't think GDF are going to get a pack. No, they will not. 9 minutes, 32 seconds.
They only
the
held it
generator
for
goes down.
3 minutes. Let's see if what I said is going to become true. If you do any less than 5 minutes on the first one, you always seem to lose the map, from my experience.
Yeah. Well, well, it's because the whole momentum shift. It's pretty easy for Strog to. Oh, look at this! We already have mine set up. This is interesting. Mine set up by the Strog, cutting off the GDF from this whole trailer access route. We have a beginning of the build. Hard Up's there, and he's pulled down by I think frag grenade. Yes, frag grenade does kill him. But Oppressor is here to put up shields. Here they come. One is up. He's killed. Machine pistoled by Raz. Sub-6 died to one of those trip mines. Nice forward mineage. And Hard Up getting a tap. Getting a little bit more than a tap. And AA Missile TK's 2 for Fishstix. That's not good. 8 minutes, 30 seconds. Disease has a nice little perch here on the roof of the house, and he is just railing away. AA Missile takes out 2 Stroggy, Sublime and Cynics.
Titan and the Cyclops are having a little face-off on the right.
Hooper seems to be scoring more kills than Fate, but Fate's just getting his objectives done.
Yeah, BMXer's hurting. He's going to repair. Now, see, yeah, he pulled out of the line of sight. Very nice move by BMXer. This is where you need to be in order to dodge shit. And look at this. There's the Artie, and it's going to miss unless the field ops can get close enough. No, they cannot. Great job by BMXer getting his vehicle out of the range of that artillery. Nice work. Cynics getting a tap. And yeah, Sub 6 has kind of entrenched his Trojan here, down kind of underneath the bridge, but he has a shot on the objective. Strog will need a tap in about 30 seconds. And here they come. Here comes Sublime. He's taking out one. No! AA Missile misses. And it's okay.
The tank is amped.
Wow.
99%.
Here's the build.
But only
There it
for a
is.
few
Cynics
seconds.
gets it. Man, that was close. Almost AA missiled, but not quite. Not quite in
He
time.
was taken out by the guy, and then the AA missile took out a teammate.
Yeah. So we're moving inside.
Deployed
and-
an early AVT outside. I think.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not gonna work because they're not gonna use.
Right. Right.
You put it all the way too far, way too near the base.
6 minutes and 28 seconds is actually a fairly long time in this final objective.
We'll see if Hubris' so-called superior infantry skills will follow through here.
Well, you know, I would say they had a very solid shot. And those of you who are watching Disease, he fired a story bomb at his feet as he exited, so that the Icarus would respawn back at the forward spawn quicker. So that's a nice little thing to do for your teammates.
Always a good idea.
Blown away by a medic. Vitamin takes him down. No touch on this forward spawn. Disease trying to move inside.
Second time to bring a vehicle inside. Fate, that is.
Yeah. That's alright.
And always with the
Armadillo
same
is
excuse.
right outside. Armadillo is right outside, about to be blown up. There it goes, trap grenaded. Yeah, but honestly, it's not that.
There goes another vehicle.
Oh, it's alright at the lip, guys. Shut up.
Yeah, no, I'm just playing. To be honest.
You know, it's not like they're driving the desecrator in or something like that. You know.
Yeah, but it's getting them in that much faster. I think it makes a difference.
Sergeant Hardup taking.
Biodome entrance spawn has been captured by Fate. 5 minutes remain. Disease is a technician, and he's moving up to the objective room, about to nade. And he misses. Going up against an engineer. He gets the engineer down, but he's almost dead. He tosses a nade to try to give, and he respawns. Nice timing work with his respawn. Max gets the lib. A nice job by Max, but he's taken down, and Cynics will be able to grab it. Obliterator by Hardup. Very close to this objective. He's moving in. Obliterator shot will miss that time.
Sublime taking out 2 and going for the Gibbs.
Comes the plant. Oh, nice rocket.
Stupid will be able to finish this off, I think. Now he's
Rocket,
starting his
I don't
own.
know
and
if
he's
that's a good
planting.
idea for defense. I'd rather just med train.
He's got the plant. No! Shrap grenade TK,
Shrap grenade
stupid.
TK.
That charge is 80-90% armed. That's gonna suck balls. No, they're gonna be able to finish off.
And-
Sublime will do it.
And the forward spawn liberated.
Ooh,
Wow.
every Strog that dies
is
They got
They have
spawn
enough
host
time
though.
to go the alternate route.
Maximus
All
almost
the-
killing himself with a nade.
All the strong are right here on the objective. You gotta. Where are the GDF? Here they come.
about to get a second plant. No, he didn't finish it.
All the Strog and all the GDF up at the same time. What the crap?
They're all here.
If they double up here,
Guys left.
this could be
It
it.
is on the charge. It's clear. It is clear, folks. They're going. Oh! Yes, it is disarmed.
Oh, what a
That's
disarm!
fucking nice.
All the strong in the room. That was a very quick turnaround there by the GDF.
That was an insane
Very nice.
last 30 seconds.
Beautiful. 2 minutes 53. There's plenty of time for the Strog to still get this. And yeah, I would say that liberation of the forward spawn was a very key element.
Clutch.
We don't say that here.
We don't.
It's my favorite word.
I know it is, man. I know.
What's wrong with clutch?
No, I think it just gets a little overused. Oh, attempted to plant, but they didn't clear the mines. Hard up is planting though, and he's got it. He's got it planted. Frag grenade by Maximus, and look at that. They are going to get a
Maximus
second charge
down and
arm.
killed.
And this is actually really good. They've got plants in 2 places here, and it's going to force the GDF to be split apart as they try to disarm both.
Say it's over, but last time it looked pretty much the same as it did right now.
Here comes
Strong
Chunk.
seems
Here
to have
comes
the
Chunk.
room.
Here comes the disarms.
Oh, grenade!
Grenades.
Grenade!
The grenade.
Jump! Oh!
Does take him down.
One
the guy's on
left.
it.
It's up
He's
6.
almost got it. He's almost got it. He's
He's
got
got
it.
it. He's
Down.
Grenade,
Go for the
grenade.
other one. And oh, stupid.
Oh! Damn!
Where's an engineer? Where's an engineer? Oh, Sublime, man. Sublime
That was
gets the
fucking
destruction.
close.
That was beautiful. That was a beautiful end to that match. And wow, what a great effort by the GDF, but it just wasn't quite enough. So yeah, Fate will score, beating that
Pretty sure they
time
heard
by
the
just a little bit.
Pretty sure he heard the grenade sound, but you know, there's like something in your head that says, "Come on, you can do it before it blows up." So
Right,
kind of stick
right.
there.
Mm-hmm. Well, that
I
and
mean,
of
they
course,
had
like,
two AGs. I would have just taken a turn, one go first and the other. But you know, in the thick of the battle, it's kind of hard to think
right,
straight.
well, especially since you're dealing with you've gotten one charge down and you're just trying to get that other one done. So yeah, it was I mean, honestly, it was a fantastic game. That was a great round, and I hope that we see I would love to see the flip side of that because I want to see this go to the 4-2.
Just one little rant. I'm kind of dying over here waiting for the NA scene to do like Euros and do 2 maps, so we don't have to see the same map 4 times.
Yeah, I think that's sort of the last change that needs to happen.
So they're still fighting over the vehicle shit. It doesn't matter if you shoot or not. You got there that much faster, man. What the hell are they arguing about? And the worst part is that Sub 6 made a big threat about this when Fate did it to them a long time ago on Murray.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it almost seems like it did it on purpose just to piss him off.
Yeah, hopefully they'll just shut up and press F3. In the meantime, I'm gonna go get a beer cozy because my beer's warming up faster than I'd like.
Beer cozy. You have to enlighten me on what exactly that is. I mean, I can use my imagination. I figured that much, but never used the term in particular.
All right, so what do you guys think about predictions, man? Because this, I mean, honestly, it looks very close.
You know,
Go for
I gotta give it to my
cheap
boys,
one and say
Hubris.
Fate.
I honestly
Oh, I
think they're
heard
gonna take
both.
this shit.
Well, shoutcasters always win, noob.
Amen to that.
We
Can I
cheat,
sit
we
on the
cheat.
fence?
yeah, but we can basically just ask, you know, how much lube you're using. No.
Ooh.
I always bring
Whoa.
lube. I will say that I always bring lube.
Because, you know, perhaps when your balls drop, you can give us a prediction.
All right, I will
Wow.
predict fate. I will predict fate.
All right.
There's a certain line in the
Donkey.
shoutcast, and Grease just crossed that line.
I always cross that line. That line is there for me to stomp on. What are you talking about? Exactly. Thank you. I'm glad somebody understands me. Yeah,
Again,
I'm gonna say.
waiting on Sergeant Hardup.
Yeah.
Goddamn it.
I'm gonna say fate. But I'm gonna say 4-2. I think this is gonna get more interesting before it ends.
I'm voting
So I'm
Hubris
alone and
for
they pick Hubris. Oh, maybe not.
And a long pull off my beer means we're about to go live. And
I've
5
refilled
seconds.
my wine.
4, 3, 2, and 1.
Who says H sucks at vehicles? That's just silly.
Yeah, who is drinking wine? Who was that? No, actually, there's nothing wrong.
Chirp, 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 chirp. No, wine's good. It doesn't build up around your waist so much.
Tank is getting
Here
amped.
comes a-
Tank is
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
amped.
tank is amped. Nice job by Disease sneaking up behind it. He's gonna toss another one on there, and honestly, oh no, he hits tank gun before his grenade detonates. That's funny. Frag grenade, TKs, quick revive, no harm, no foul. Here comes the first Violator.
It'd be interesting to see if this
round.
is going to keep on trying to amp the tank and just keep going and keeping the...
No, they're gonna need to kill that thing eventually, and AIT is in place, so he will not be able to be mortared for a while. Here comes a hog, almost runs over Maximus, and I can't believe that. Ah, there it is. Okay, I was gonna say I can't believe the tank's letting that hog roll in there, but he does blow up the guy. Hard up. Yeah, honestly, I would have used that hog to go kill the tank. I wouldn't have tried to get at the objective. That was a mistake. The Trojan, driven by Sub 6, is a little bit off of the road here, and I think that's actually a little bit smarter. He's got a little bit more protection from incoming fire. I did hear a scrambler go off, but yeah, Disease fell to his death, so it wasn't enough to take out the Titan. Cyclops trying to get a shot on the Titan.
He got the AIT.
Ah, I see. So they got 13
Hog
seconds
coming in
to
from
launch the
afar.
mortar. Hog is...
Sub 6 did absolutely nothing to dodge that. Not sure what he was thinking.
Tank needs to be stopped here. Yeah, this is a mistake by Fate here, and this is why I think we might be going into extra rounds. Violator's going to miss the tank completely. Tank has been fully repaired, and he will be able to get up here before Straw get anywhere close to the objective. So yeah, Chumpy Chump doing a nice job in the Titan. And we've got Raz, and he's actually a soldier up on the roof, and he's lacerated by Sublime. Actually, they traded frags, lacerated and rocketed. Nice job. Cyclops missing the Titan.
Yeah, the coordinated, well-planned Fate offense we saw last round is all but disappeared for this round.
Well, I think they would see some headway if they killed the fucking Titan.
You know, I mean, come on. Bring the hog around back and just kill him.
When they did that
Rocket
first
already
rush
going after the
with-
Cyclops. And the
Where the
Cyclops
EMP
backs into
tank.
his AIT range. Has not suffered any damage. Violator almost kills the Trojan. Almost kills the Trojan. Not quite. It's getting repaired. Titan, again, is still up, full health. No aggressors near the objective whatsoever. And you know, this Cyclops needs to stop dancing in between the road here. It's not going to
Here we go. Cyclops firing on a disabled Titan. Chump doesn't have a shot back.
Oh, no, but he'll be able to repair it up faster than the Titan can, because only one of his shots is going to land per... yeah, he's fine.
He needs to move up, honestly.
Oh, he can't. He's disabled for another 8 seconds. You mean the Cyclops?
No, the Cyclops does.
Right. Yeah, actually, I think the rocket already was down, so he was probably safe to do so.
Here comes another barrage.
Actually, here comes the rocket already. He was just reset, and is the AIT in place?
Doesn't
Yeah,
really
it's
matter.
the
The
building.
building takes it out.
Nice
BMX
job by
fine.
BMXer. Nice job. Yeah, this is really an epic battle of the vehicles, but the hog really needs to help out. That
Disease with a really interesting strategy to Emp there. Fly up
Yeah, it
really
gets to
high on
Emp.
the Icarus. and
Well, that's
start
a Euro
charging
strat
the
right
nade
there.
while you're
And
still-
here's the
still
Violator.
there.
Oh, here's the Violator. That will hurt the Titan. It's going to cut it in half. And let's see if it has enough health to survive. Yes, it does. The Violator did not miss. Oh, it did not cut across the Titan. It missed enough in order to keep the Titan up.
The hog
Yeah,
was
that strategy you saw with the
Emp
Emp grenade is something that Z's picked up from the European players, which is why it's worthwhile to scrim Euro teams. They got some good ideas.
Jump is back in action. He'll have to
Fate.
try to get shots on the side. He misses. He's already taken one to the gut.
Disease again with the railgun. He hasn't been able to do much in the last couple rounds with it, but
There's the hog about to get
still
destroyed.
persisting. Hubris is not letting this first objective go easily.
Yeah, Titan was flanked momentarily by Hardup, but it wasn't enough. Here's a quick repair. Although I'm not seeing an AIT here. Oh wait, never mind. Shut my mouth. It drops in right as I say that. Whoops. All right. So yeah, really the epic battle of the vehicles needs to friggin' end. I can't believe. You know, I think the thing that's missing here, by fate, is that yes, they're getting the Titan disabled. Yes, they're getting the Cyclops to pin down the Titan and pull it out of a line of sight with the objective. But it's just not enough damage. Once the Titan is out of view, it's not enough damage. And so I think what we need to see here is Obliterator go after it. We need to see an Obliterator, we need to see a Scrambler Grenade, and we need to see the vehicles. All go after it.
Here comes a Scrambler Grenade.
And it's
Disease
disabled.
gets it disabled.
He should have gotten the AIT. I think the mortar still has some shots left. Yep.
Oh no, here's the hog, finally! Finally the Titan goes down. Raz rockets hard up in the back of the ass. Alright, so here is the opportunity. It won't be much of a window of one.
2 GDF here.
Yeah, they still have infantry on the objective. It doesn't really look like it's going to flip sides anytime soon. Oh, Disease using the railgun, getting a kill, but it's taken up by Yaflo.
Even the Trojan is still up, so I'm seeing the GDF still able to hang on to this thing at this point. And we're looking at 12 minutes and 30 seconds. So far, this is a fantastic hold by Hubris. And we're probably about to see a Titan come back into play in just a second.
Here comes a Violator from Hardup. Should be landing right on that Trojan.
The rocket
Coming
artillery
down.
on the left
No,
side where the
it's
tank is.
too far in front. Rocket Arty coming in. AIT is down.
Taken out.
Rocket Arty takes out BMXer. And the one Strog to actually get within like 10 feet of the objective is killed. Hubris
But here
really
comes
showing
another
their stuff
guy.
here.
Oh, taken out. It's stupid. Taken out.
Raz is about to. Yep, got a nice rocket on that hog.
That's what I was telling you, man. This first objective is the key.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. The strat has worked a lot better for them. Fate.
Now the tank is coming up, and Fate has made no progress.
Hog trying to sneak up at the tank. That's not going to help. He's spotted those bright orange shields. Chump cannot land a shot on him, though. Actually, his shield's on backwards.
Oh wow, nice rocket by Raz again. Whoever's hogging for Fate just can't catch a break.
And he's providing great cover for the Titan, helping to shut down everything that goes after him. You know, minus an occasional EMP grenade, or a scrambler grenade, but you know, what can you do? So we're needing a snipe on the soldier to take him out. We're needing the Titan to be emped, and then we need a hog. And then we need infantry to finally step it up a notch. You know, it can all come together, but it's not happening today for Fate at the moment. But you know, one thing about both of these teams, I would say, is that I think they both kind of warm up. You know, you were saying a little bit earlier that Hubris is kind of, you know, they have a sort of a rough start. I would say the same about Fate. Well, they usually do well with their first with their first round. I think you oftentimes see Fate kind of really start stomping the hell out of people towards the final rounds. And so since it is looking like, with the way this objective has been held, we may very well be going into 4-2. I'm really looking forward to see what...
Cynics almost got a plant there. He's charging it up, but taken out from behind.
And these supply crates really coming in handy.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps Fate is wishing it was Season 1. That charge will fail in a second. They're going to lose that arming progress. And... there it goes. Finally, Raz is railgunned by disease. It took fucking 12 minutes too long, but hey, what can you do? I'm not sure why Disease is trying to get those shots. He's going up against 2 medics. There's no way they're gonna... Oh, here's a plant! Cynics. No, Cynics is taking down AA missiles. See, this actually kind of bothers me. If you aim it just right, you can kind of splash. Oh, Sublime
and he
doesn't
did so,
arm.
but not in time for the arm. And here comes a Violator in the back of the GDF spawn, or base rather, or building rather.
Nice hog.
Trojan coming up to provide cover, getting pummeled. Oh, he did not.
The Cyclops has a perfect view, and if they don't get that Cyclops down,
they're all gonna die.
it's over.
BMX are getting 4 in a row. Good night. Yeah, that Trojan was pulled up too far forward.
All they
not block
needed
the line of the
was a
shot.
plant. That's all Fate needed. Their strategy was totally hinged around getting that plant. BMX did an excellent job staying alive, but he was just waiting for that plant.
Yeah. So now, you know, this is certainly possible, but we're looking at a fairly decent time already set. Strager coming up, and we're seeing a rerun of the first round where Sublime tries to plant forward mines, but it did not work out that time. He ended up TKing himself. Disease, again, on that house ridge, will take out Chumpy Chump. Here comes the Violator on the objective. Another railgun killed by Disease. Takes out Vitamin. Violator takes out Yaflo. GDF are hurting here. Cynics is on the objective. We're building. He's got shields. He's got help. He's got friends. He's got all kinds of love. And build. Ah, and the tank gun takes out a pair, but we get it up to about 80% before the Strogg are finally destroyed. And now...
And that railgun pretty much single-handedly allowed Strogg to come in there and take advantage of a few GDF being down early in this objective. We'll see if Hubris can bounce back and keep this status from decaying.
I would say if they get a fade, here, oh, Sublime gets a tap, and they're gonna finish it right here. Cynics finishes the construct. What I was going to say was if they got the fade, then you know, we'd be moving into full hold territory, but it's still possible here. Yeah, he prefers Matt Cum Guzzler, guys. Come on.
Oh my god. I hate you.
Noted.
You can just call him Guzzy for short.
Don't call me anything.
Or like anytime you're near him, just go.
Oh, I hate you.
I'm just kidding, Matt. I have nothing but respect for you, but it's just that you said that you didn't like to be called it, so you know.
Now I'm gonna go cry in my room. I hope you're happy.
Never reveal your Achilles heel.
Exactly.
Disease sneaking in through the top. Looks like there are no GDF to see him. Oh,
No, three just caught him. He's going down.
There's more than one though. Another GDF or Strogg coming through, but there's 3 GDF in the room.
Vitamin reloading. Again with 28 bullets in his barrel. That's kind of weird.
Dom Mafia has left the channel.
Vitamin trying to push up as a forward here. Cut off the Strogg from using that upper entrance. GDF has to be careful here about letting a guy sneak past him, I think.
Are running with 4 aggressors and 2 mechs. That's interesting. They definitely want to plant really quickly by the looks of it.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I would get a little bit more tech love in there. Especially without that forward spawn. You know? They need to shorten that travel distance.
Hubris is really showing us some new strategy. For phase 1, the strategy was much better, and their strategy here, holding the forward spawn, so far impeccable.
And they had
that's what we ran in the scrim pre-match.
Extremely well covered. And extremely well covered.
It's clutch even. Oh.
Actually, I'm going to cycle through the GDF here. Let me see. Okay, yeah, they do have one guy that is back sort of near the objective, so just in case a guy does sneak past, there's not.
But they're watching all the entrances. They got like 3 guys in that one room.
Yeah.
Waiting them to come through that little opening.
Yeah, it's very, very well played. They're sort of doing like this whole staggering thing. They got Maximus playing very forward. But then they got a medic right behind him playing in the locker room. And then behind him they got an engineer. But this engineer is staying in this back room, and I see him checking over the balcony every now and then to see if anybody's getting in on the ground floor. So it's a very smart strategy here, and it means that Hubris has held this forward spawn for what, 3 minutes? Sublime getting close, nade coming in, medic getting a great revive. Wow, nice revive. He does go down. It's Yaflo. Strogg have their first chance at the forward. Cynics about to die. Obliterator TKs. That will keep the spawn in the hands of the GDF. unless Hard Up can get it right here.
Oh, it's Hard Up. Looks like he's getting it. I don't see any GDF
He's
around.
on it. He got it. 1 minute, 39 seconds to go. Disease, Technician, at the objective. Tossing a nade and almost killing him. Depp, I'm gonna boot you. Shut up.
Boot him, do it.
Yeah, Depp's gonna go.
Dude, I need Archon.
Cynic's just letting those mines blow him. Kind of confused as to why I did that.
We have a plant, guys. We got a plant, and it was in time. Sublime got it.
2 Strog on the inside.
Hard Up's about to get his. We have 2 charges armed. 52 seconds remaining. And it looks like we will have a time set if the Straw can hang on to this. But we've seen these teams turn this last room around. So there's 1 Strog down. There's 2 Strog down. Here comes the GDF for this time. No, it's a nade by Sublime. Revives. Can they find the charge? No, another nade.
Sublime, another grenade.
Wow,
and
this
they're
could
gonna get
work.
1 charge. The second charge. They got it. It's over. Hubris has full held. Wow. Fan-fucking-tastic hold by Hubris. Every single objective was very well done. Indeed. The score is currently 2-0, but Hubris just held. They will have a full 20 minutes to set any time. The 2-0 is in favor of Fate, so if Hubris does set the time, then we're going into extra rounds, guys. Alright, we're looking at most accurate, Yaflo 48%, Jump, most kills 23, best light weapons, Yaflo 36. Which means that 48% was with small arms fire. Nice job, Yaflo. Damn, dude. Alright, Def is gone, guys. There we go. Bye, Dep.
Got almost 40 people on the TV server. Good job, guys.
That's a great match.
What is this? Probably the 50th time Team Nemesis / Hubris has played Fate. 3rd time this week. Alone. But it's just silly.
Something ridiculous like that.
Exactly like that, actually.
And they're starting to press F3. That's always good to see. Quick turnaround.
Someone got a monkey?
That sounds like a cat. And why, for the love of God, is there a cat here?
Everybody likes a little pussy.
Well, I don't know if we can speak for Madcom here.
Sorry, man.
I mean, look at the colors in your name, man. You can't even argue.
Oh, man. This is not a good day for you, man.
It's not a good day.
It's all my fault.
Dragon.
Yeah, backdraft, I would not have expected a full hold out of these 2 teams, honestly. But, dude, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, call me surprised.
Like, I don't mind that the noise exists, just stop putting it in my shoutcast.
Exactly.
so calling you DragCom from now on.
I'm calling you bench sticks or whatever.
I'm okay with that.
God
At least
damn it.
At least I'm a bench player on the best team there is.
Well, you haven't won yet.
It's as good as in the bag. No, in all honesty, I'm just kidding. Fate are a good group of guys. This should be interesting.
Holy balls, press F3, you sons of bitches. Matt, just don't respond to it, I swear, dude.
Respond to what?
Anything. Ever. Oh my god, he did it. Yay!
Do you believe in miracles? That's what's happening right now. One live in 5.
Major Punisher has left the server.
With a 20-minute full hold, Hubris here just needs to set any time at all, and it's going to be 2-2. See if Fate can turn it around and get a full hold defense, in which case it'll remain 2-0. Or maybe
we need to do rosters. We haven't done rosters all night. So, on the GDF, we've got BMXer and Stupid as engineers. BMXer just got disabled in the Titan. Sergeant Hardup is a med. Sublime is a FOPS. Cynics, soldier, probably sporting a rocket. And Disease is a sniper.
Over at Strogg, we've got Sub 6 in the uniform of Oppressor hogging the tank. We've got Yaflo in Infiltrator, also trying to EMP the tank. And we've got Chump with Constructor outfit running in the Desecrator. 2 planters.
Trying to kill the tank.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what this game comes down to in the end, isn't it? 2 planters, that would be Maximus and Raz, and 1 technician, Vitamin.
Maximus trying to pull into the inn, but he gets flanked by Hardup. Hardup does not take down Maximus. He's just waiting for the all clear to go for a plant. No! Sniper rifle shot by Disease. Great shot by Disease. Max had just poked out his head. Very nice. Titan is disabled and getting pummeled by the Cyclops. Disabled again. Let's see if the Cyclops can...
Here comes a Hog.
Yeah, the Hog will do it.
Sub 6.
Sub 6 will do it. Opportunity is knocking here for the Strogg. And they had one guy up at the objective, but he gets taken down. He started a plant. Not much of one. If they can arm that charge, the Cyclops can defend it. Yep, and he's going to divert the shots of the AVT long enough for the Cyclops to pull it out. No, it's getting repair.
What?
And wow. Yeah, it was getting repair, and the AVT was able to take out Chump. Nice job by the AVT getting repaired.
Bad move on Chump's part. Not sure what he was doing there.
Chump thought he had it disabled. He didn't see the engineer repairing it right after he disabled it. He turned his sights the other way. So that engineer actually sort of saved the day because the Strogg were getting very close to opening up an opportunity here. And without that Cyclops, they won't be able to probably hold a plant if they get one here. Disease really doing a nice job here, taking out guys coming in through the indoor. Titan is back in play. This is interesting. An Icarus up on the hill is drawing the fire of that AVT, and it's actually bothering Disease, cutting into his line of fire. So this lone Icarus might actually be sort of a nice little distraction for the Strogg before it fades. Crumbles.
Yaflo back raging 2. There's only 1 GDF on the objective plus a tank, and that infantry guy is pretty low.
Yeah, but that tank is enough. That tank is enough. They have to deal with it. Yeah, the guy that's alive is Stupid, and he's planted mines. So he's basically giving his team a few extra seconds to respawn and get back to the objective.
We've got engineers repairing like mad. Raz trying to play Bugs Bunny behind the tree, and he fails. Again, guys, all that Hubris has to do is set a time, but so far, this hold has been quite good. By fate.
It's all about this first phase, like Dom Mafia mentioned earlier. It's really about the vehicle work on this.
Oh, look at the plant by Max. Here we comes a Violator. Violator
takes down.
Titan.
Cyclops coming up to cover us.
Drag through GDF spawning.
And with the Cyclops to cover, I don't really see Fate pulling this disarm off. Though, we'll see.
Yeah, the Cyclops in position. It's pretty much over.
They need to rocket already right now. And he's out of position of an AIT. Yeah, where's the field ups?
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, sublime. Yeah, not gonna happen. We're moving on, folks. 14 minutes and about 57 seconds. Boom, there it goes. 56. And we move on. Everybody's attacking everybody's masculinity here, guys. Let's just, you know, all agree that we might be men, and that's fine. Good enough. 4 minutes, 20 seconds remaining, and GDF have started to set up here. So it looks like the Strog won't be able to get a quick build. The engineers getting mines up. Sort of a more traditional setup here by the GDF. Actually, we're going to see a vampire on this objective right now. And it does kill one, the Titan TK's disease. Raz is getting a build. Raz is rocket launched to hell. That was actually pretty good. That was pretty good. Alright, so here's a continuation of this build. Raz is on it, and the AA missile will not connect. And he has to be taken down by small arms fire, but Maximus comes up with a follow-up build. Follow-up build, and yes, Maximus constructs the mining laser. 12 minutes, 50 seconds, and down goes the Trojan. Down goes the Trojan. Now see, here's where you want to see plasma mortar, right on the front door. Plasma mortar, boom, boom, boom. It would kill 3 guys.
Or just a mining laser.
Right into the laser.
It would be quite shocking if Hubris couldn't set a time and win the second round, which means we're probably going into overtime here.
Yes. With 12 minutes on this final objective, I really hope we're going into this additional round. We already have mines going up on the forward spawn. Trap grenade. Actually, yeah, we got a pair and a pair on each side of kills as the teams push towards the forward spawn here. Disease is a medic covering it.
running with 4 techies and 2 soldiers, which is the opposite of what Fate ran last time. They're going with a lot more techies, a lot less soldiers, which is definitely a way to keep the drive alive with the increased Stroyant and the quick revives in ET Pro. The technicians are a lot more useful.
Now we've got, there was an attempt to try to get that spawn point back, but it was not enough. Striker pushing up the main staircase. There's a gaggle of them. And Stupid gets the lib, and Vitamin looks like he's going to pull back, maybe, and try to regain that spawn. Or at least pull back into the room here. Yep, hard up is a medic at the objective.
Yeah, Hubris holding up pretty decently so far. Here we go, here comes.
That was kind of amusing. Go ahead. Yeah, Vitamin came around the corner there, and there's the engineer. He ran right up, and we had a nade out.
2 entering the objective room.
Yeah.
Got spawn
is
host.
alive, but barely any health. About to get flanked. Medic is shooting a spawn host.
And his spawn host is down.
Took him a second.
Fate's just barely holding on at this point, but so far it's been enough.
Yeah.
No plant in yet, but how long is that going to last?
Actually, the line is, there's never an animal alive and not run a GreasedScotsman.
What the hell is a GreasedScotsman?
It's really when the woman greases him up. Don't you watch The Simpsons?
Not that much.
Yeah, Fate
Strog
actually
taking
got
time to
a
make
hold on
spawn
this one.
hosts and get the revives.
Yeah, Strog
Outside, moving in.
Lots of TKs.
Getting more revive.
Oh, the GDF just clearing that room. Chomp getting a kill. I'm sorry, Raz. Chomp, double kill by Chomp though. Hyper Blaster. Very nice. Gibbing the bodies, and now he's pushing up. Alright, it looks like Strong are pushing him from both angles right now. So, taking their time. We're not seeing a very aggressive push here. Oh, Raz coming through the back door. His BMXers chasing him down.
Well, they do have 8 minutes.
They do have 8 minutes, but still, it's been wearing down pretty quickly. They've been on this phase for a couple minutes now. Not even close to a plant so far. Oh, double kill there by Cynics with nice frag grenade. Alright, here comes the plant now. It's Raz getting it. He's got a plant down. One bomb down. Not a whole bunch of defense, yeah, except Chump comes in with the Hyper Blaster. 2 kills. Taken up by frag. Alright. Stronger all around the edges, but GDF are clearing up with a couple kills. A little bit of a diffuse. But not much. Looks like Strong is going to hold on to it for now.
Z's with the clutch pistol? Or rather, what else should I use other than clutch?
Yeah, not much else to go with. This is going to blow up here. Where are the Engies? It's over.
It's 2-2, folks. Moving on to the third and hopefully final objective. Or round, rather. By the way, do you guys have any matches to report? I haven't checked up in Cal or anything. Matt, how'd that PM match go?
It was as epic as people thought it was going to be, but even though everyone predicted us to lose, they were wrong. We won the match 4-0 against PM and Valley. It was a very tight game.
Wow. Good job, guys.
Indeed.
Gotta say, that surprises me quite a bit. No offense.
It's fine. We enjoy when everyone predicts us to lose.
Anyone else got anything to report?
Tonight's match with Jerky Boys and Exclamation was rescheduled to, I believe, Monday, though that's unofficial on my word.
To be honest, I'm kind of disappointed that Decimated keeps forfeiting, because I was really excited to watch their Euro match, because I think they had a good chance of winning, to be honest. When those guys actually practice and set their mind to something, they're damn good.
Yeah, I think that's a question on the entire community's mind. It's just what is Hot doing? I mean, you see him scrimming occasionally, but...
They scrimmed tonight. They scrimmed tonight during the time that they should have been doing their match, actually.
What the fuck? What did...
I guess they care about scrimming Hubris more than a match against Tough, I guess.
Yeah, that's silly.
I mean, the idea is they just want to get practice for QuakeCon. They don't really care about the leagues, I guess, is their... what's driving them to play at all.
So it's money, I guess? I don't know. That's how I'd see that.
Yep.
Alright, so, yeah, what the fuck happened since I disconnected? How did that end?
It ended in an epic pistol by Disease, but it didn't matter. Because he was taken out, the plant was down at about, I'd say, 8 minutes left.
Something like that.
So time was set, and
wasn't a
we're
very
in extra
aggressive
innings?
attack. But once they got the plant down, everyone was all over the place, and 2-2 now, we're going on to the third set. Hopefully the final.
Cool. Well, yeah, it will be the final.
You sound different, Greased.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, yeah, hang on.
Again, fucking Sergeant Hardup.
We love him, but not really. In fact...
Is that better?
I sound
No.
kind of echoey. I don't know, it's hard to explain.
Okay.
It's not terrible, it just you can hear a little background white noise.
Yeah, it's a little different.
And here we go.
We're seeing three. We're seeing 3 aggressors right now being run by the Strog, who's Hubris. Oh, they're going for a quick plant. The tank got it. BMXer, nice shot there.
Again, no
Mike's a
dice
little
on
bit
that
off
one.
grease, but it's not a huge deal. It's just a little different than we're used to.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it.
Cool. Well, I did open a window. I don't know if that had anything to do with it.
Perhaps. Alright, BMXer up on the hill, untouched so far. We see Yaflo here, who's running an oblit on the inn, I believe that building is called.
Yeah,
Oh, taken out there, Disease. Takes out the blit up on
Wow,
the
I
roof.
didn't even see Yaflo up there.
Chump's about to die to a nade. No, he survives, but he's really low right now. Yeah, as long as I don't sound like I'm like an octave too low or something, I think we're okay. Every now and then that happens with my vent.
that would be cool.
I'm watching Chump here. He's going to try to get the drop on the tank, and the tank is disabled. Here come the shots. The shots are too high. There we go. There's one.
They're on it. There we go. It's down.
And then Titan is down.
A 3-wheeled hog is coming around back.
Chump's moving in with the Cyclops. Right up the side of the hill here. Infantry running for cover.
Yeah, so is the Trojan. Actually, no, he switches back. Switches back, and he is disabled. The Cyclops needs to get a shot on him right now.
And the
Boom, there it is.
behind and taking out the Trojan.
Yeah, Hog does it. AIT is down. Everything is down. Cyclops is almost destroyed. The rocket already missed, and here comes a repair on the Cyclops. Here's a Violator, and it looks like Heberus is starting to pry open this thing. They've got to plant down. There, the Cyclops is able to defend it. Yeah, keeping that Cyclops alive, I think, was the key right there. And there, Fate makes the choice to respawn and give up this objective. Nice move.
That was incredible first phase. Usually we've been used to seeing 5, even 10 minutes on that phase, but right there,
Yeah, less than 3.
only 3 minutes. Incredible first phase attack. Let's hope they can shape things up differently for the second objective right here.
Yeah, but again, it was Chump keeping his Cyclops alive, I think. That made the difference. He was able to splash that objective while the pressures got up there for the throw violators.
Yeah, taking out the tank and then moving in with the Cyclops was all the firepower they needed to get a plant and hold it down.
We've already got some Strog at the objective. 2, it looks like.
BMX are moving into the Titan.
Build going
It's
up
getting
on the left
constructed.
side.
It's about 25%. Here comes the
Rocket
rocket
artillery.
arty.
Rocket already
Seems like a
takes
little
out
bit of a
this
silver
additional
Interesting
line.
use of the rocket artillery. We've seen the plasma mortar being used to defend objectives a lot this season, but rocket artillery not so much. It's kind of refreshing.
Well, and the
Cyclops
Titan is
there's about
disabled.
20%. Cyclops
comes
is
the
being
hog,
played
the
right now,
hog.
though, underneath the bridge.
Hog takes care of the Titan. Pair of GDF setting up mines on the objective.
Cyclops
Zuni's
crossing
hitting-
the bridge, facing off against an AVT.
Yeah, but again, you know, this Chump made this mistake last time. The Cyclops is too far forward. He can be rocket artied. If he's disabled right there, he will die.
Maybe he's okay with that.
Yeah. Anyway, we're looking at about a 40% build, 15 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. The lowdown on the GDF, 2 FOPs, Sublime and Cynics. And BMX.
Oh, they're repairing the
Stupid
AVT
Engineers.
again, shooting at the Cyclops. Airstrike coming on the Cyclops.
Yeah.
It's a 50% health. Let's see what the airstrike
Airstrike's
does.
gonna miss. Airstrike's gonna miss.
So the engineer repairing that AVT seems
He
to
can be
Rocket
rocket
on the
arty.
objective again.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, the Cyclops could have been rocket artied there. He was not low enough.
Instead, they chose to stop the builder.
Yeah. Interesting change up there, the use of it, I think. I would agree with you.
3 Strog pushing up, Violator leading behind.
Violator takes out one. Sub-6
Couple of
grabs
kills on the
actually a
Strog
pair.
side.
Oh, Proxy Mine
Fortunately,
takes
Proxy
down
Mine-
Maximus, who was trying to construct.
And actually, I think we're about to lose this build, aren't we? Yeah, we're
I
we're-
may have
Shields
tapped
up
it.
and everything.
Oh, did he tap it? Oh, okay.
I'm not 100% sure. He was really close if he didn't.
Here comes the
Oh,
tap
that
anyway.
Raz got it anyway, and he's got shields, he's got protection, he's getting shot
He's
in the
got
back of the
guys
head,
in there
boom,
with
boom,
him,
boom,
though.
boom, and he goes down. But
That
he got
took
it up to
way
about
too long.
98%. Yeah, he got it up to 98%.
It took like 2 guys to
Yeah,
get
shields
in that
for the win,
shield.
guys. Shields for the win. 14 minutes, 2 seconds remaining.
Here comes someone to finish off the build.
Yeah, Max.
Oh,
They can't
my
quite
God.
do it.
TK'd by Yaflo.
It's 99%. 99%. 13
Any
minutes,
kind of
50
tap
seconds.
here. We'll finish
Hubris
this
is on a
off.
rampage. They want this thing done.
And here comes
And
the final
here it
tap.
comes.
Superman.
the build. Yeah, nice move by Raz. The Hog takes down Sub-6 yet again. I mean, excuse me. Other way around. Sub-6 takes down BMX yet again. Whatever.
Mining laser,
It was
Poems disease.
I think every round we've seen someone die by that mining laser.
I think they just use it as a way to respawn. Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
too.
I do that as well. It's still funny. Strog
Yeah,
coming in from the right side.
Raz TKs with an oblit.
Trying to get in before the GDF notice. There are mines up on the forward, but see what he can do up there. Got an infiltrator. Maybe he'll be sending some drones in. That'd be pretty good.
Raz is going to take care of this AVT with his oblit. Yeah, AVT's down. GDF have one guy near the objective just in case. And we got some nice cover and corner usage by the GDF, setting up crossfire for any Strog that dare to get that forward. Although Disease is just giving away his position. That was a mistake. He popped out at the wrong time, and he is down. Vitamin coming in. See, he's a technician. Why is he not giving these guys? Oh, looks like the mine did it for him. Lucky. Lucky that the engineer set up a mine there. Medic's running past. That's very pub-like. Maximus gets that forward spawn. And Strog get a respawn. Yep, there we go. Nice, nice. Here we go. We're moving in towards that objective.
11 minutes, 10 seconds left here. Let's see what they can do on the offense in the third phase.
It's a real long time.
Yep, they've made pretty good time so far. Not the best time, but...
Alright, Hubris, who's on the Strog attack side, is running a 3-3 split. It's 3 technicians and 3 objective soldier classes. Then GDF is running 4 medics and 2 engineers. Definitely med training it. No heavy weapons.
That's kind of interesting, because I really feel the GPMG, especially in this last stream, can be very useful.
We've actually seen, not the GPMG, but the rocket launcher come into play on the defense.
Yeah, yeah.
Lime, double kill with the nades.
Up.
Coming in for the third one. Gets the third one, but the revive is Vitamin.
Aggressor is up. Technician is down. Aggressor is about to die.
They're retreating. Strong is falling back.
Yeah, that was a smart move. That was a smart move. Because look at that TK frag grenade by Cynics getting 2. Here comes a plant. Here comes a plant. And let's see if... No, yes, he survives.
Yes.
The plan is off, but...
And again, another TK. All these frag grenades, TKs. They TK'd each other. Oh, my.
Strog is set up and ready for the counterattack. Only 50% left till it blows.
Tick, tick, tick.
All right.
Now we've seen some fantastic turnarounds here, though.
Vitamin getting aggressive.
Yeah. The change here is Vitamin pushing up. This is very smart.
That's it.
Yeah, that was a very smart move. Not even letting the GF get close to that entrance. Very nice.
Hard up rage, but it was a little too late.
Yeah. Very nice work. 9 minutes and... No, excuse me. 10 minutes 39 seconds is the time to beat. And we're looking at most accurate disease, 43%. Let's see, most kills Sublime with 18. And best light weapons is Hard Up with 20 points. So, yes, the Strog win there.
For those tuning in now, it is currently 2-2. Hubris has set a time of 10 minutes, a little over 10 minutes. And this here, if Fate fails to beat this time, this will be the end of the match, the third match of the week, and currently Hubris and Fate are tied.
It could go either way.
1-1 in matches this week.
Yeah. Well, and plus,
so
I mean,
really comes down to this
3-1 record. Yeah, both these teams have a 3-1 record, and that really sort of speaks for how close this match has been. I mean, I'm just so happy that this did go into extra rounds because, yeah, we've seen some great Quake Wars tonight, and I think that this final round is both teams are going to give it their all. So very cool.
Yeah, we're
this
gonna
is
see.
big,
This is
folks.
pretty much the last round. If Fate can beat the time, Fate wins. If Hubris defends their 10-minute, 39-second time, Hubris wins. So let's see what's gonna happen here. 10 minutes left of match left for a couple guys to ready up and get this started.
Plantable match.
Now here's the thing. 2 sets have already happened, so both teams have like a very deep knowledge of what the other team is doing. So it's really important. What can you do differently? You know, there's not very many changes you can do, but it's those changes that you make to your strategy that really matter. It's on-the-fly stratting that's really gonna come down to.
Yeah. Well, I think on that note, I think what we saw with Fate, what I think they need to do better now that they're strong, is they need to kill. They need to kill
Dom
that
Mafia has
heavy
left the server
very quickly.
What Fate needs to do here is
On
really
that front. I'll go for it.
Calmly and with composure, and just make sure that they are all pushing together and get that tank out before they push in.
Yeah,
that's exactly what they weren't doing 1 round ago.
Right.
When they were on offense, and it really cost them. So we'll see if they can correct their past mistakes and make this. Yep.
That's a very good point. When you're working against the time, you see there's 10 minutes and 39 seconds left. You have the tendency to rush things, do everything too quickly. You gotta have the patience that's needed to win. Because if everyone tries to make a difference and be a hero, and what have you, that will really come bite you in the ass. So that's something that's working against Fate. Hopefully they can remain calm and have composure as they do this, like you were mentioning.
Yeah, we saw last round they seemed a bit disorganized on this first phase here. So. Now we're not waiting on Hard Up. We're actually waiting on Team Hubris here.
Yeah, but they're starting to press F3. I'm sure they were just doing some stratting here. Maybe somebody had to pee after that long match. See, I don't really mind short little breaks after you finish up a 2-2 game, because that is a long time to sit there and play.
In a stunning twist of events, Sergeant Hardup, not the last one to press F3.
Dun dun dun.
That there is the biggest twist of the match so far.
Yeah, I don't think anyone predicted that. Yeah, you guys are all wrong.
It's a good question, Backdraft. I know when I have played against Fate, Hardup's Hyper Blaster has been pretty much my worst enemy. I haven't seen him doing that lately, so I'm not quite sure what they're doing with that.
Has the Hyper Blaster though for this set, so maybe he'll bust out a secret weapon and rage a little bit.
Oh yes, we are going live in 10.
Alright, this is it, guys. 10 minutes, 39 seconds. We'll see who's gonna win this match and be king of Ark.
And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final round of the night. And we're looking at GDF sporting a normal complement. 2 meds, 1 soldier, parameds, 2 NGs, and 1 field ops. Yaflo is a field ops. The quick plant is shut down by the tank. Chump getting the shot on Stupid. It's just fun to say his name, really.
Sub 6 taking out Sublime off the roof.
We're seeing only GDF kills here, and TK.
Alright, I hate to say this, but are you guys getting a total sense of deja vu? Everything seems to be going exactly the same.
Yeah, looks like everyone's running pretty much the exact same position here. And I think there might be a warp in the space-time continuum, guy.
Is this TV server working? Because I thought both teams were going to come out with something different.
Wall.
No,
yeah,
a glitch in the Matrix.
let's not do that. Yeah, but although this time the Cyclops is getting a little bit better shot on the Titan. Not
Here
much,
comes a
but little
Vio,
bit
but didn't really do much.
No,
It was
missed.
position wrong.
And that Cyclops, you know, oh, actually, the Titan's very close to being killed. Here comes the repair. Here comes the repair. And yeah, Titan's back up. Man, that was close.
Oh, here comes an amp.
There, Sergeant Hardup does have his Hyper
Yeah.
Blaster, but it's only
he
able
got
to
it.
take out one.
Yeah, Disease gets the
Yeah.
amp on the Titan. This is where BMXer needs to make something happen and use the Cyclops for an offensive tool.
For that or have the Hog. I mean,
He's
why-
nailing
what's
it,
the
but
point?
Stumpy per
Here
shot
comes the
has
Hog
been
right
added.
now.
No. Oh, there
Oh,
it is.
takes out
Wow.
chunk of the
Down.
Titan.
Yeah, the
Doing
Hog
some
was not
sweet
on the screen until
acrobatics
he
on the
hit.
way.
And there's
He
an
was
attempt at a
booking.
plant too. There was an attempt at a plant, but it was shut down. The charge is on the objective. 8 minutes, 25 seconds remaining.
Here comes an aggressor right now. It's Cynics on the objective. Getting in a
Disease
Ah,
fight.
back,
AA
back
missiles.
in its role of sniping. Taking out one. See if we can give the body.
Oh,
Taking out two.
Kills hard up.
Get some good kills. The AA missiles got a shot on the objective, so
Taking
they
out
need to
3.
Take out that APC.
Rocket coming his way,
Yeah.
barely missing him.
Yeah, Disease
And it looks
is,
fairly
really
clear.
racking him up, but
Yeah, you
No,
clear
Sub
the infantry.
6 the way that Sub 6 has this set up, though, he pixel fires. Yeah, look at this. Boom, boom. And
gonna
there
kill
it is.
him.
Sinus goes down.
Disease looks like he's trying for a long-range EMP on that thing. Might.
And it hits. This
And it
is
hits.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Started
Disease
with
is
Hyper.
moving single-handedly.
Sublime gets the plant. 7
And
minutes.
BMXer
into
has the
it.
cover.
The Cyclops covering, and so this
Here's
will
the
probably
Vio.
be.
Oh man, yeah, that needed to happen exactly when it happened because 7 minutes is enough time to complete the rest of the map. If they had held on to that first objective much longer, it would have gotten iffy.
Yeah, same strat, but taking out the Titan. I'm surprised it took so long to get the Titan back up. And just
Yeah.
only one vehicle. They were able to use Disease's railgun and just completely clear the area.
Gotta say, MVP Fate easily Disease tonight.
I was a little skeptical of the
was-
railgun at first, but yeah, that round he definitely used it a lot better than he did the past two attack phases.
He was kind of failing with it earlier, but for the second half of this match at least, he's been the MVP.
Alright guys, I just put up a poll. You can choose between Fate and Hubris. This is a prediction poll of who you think is going to win. And you've got less than 6 minutes to get in your votes.
Wow, this is gonna be a close one.
Yeah.
Being
That's
at the
why I
second
want
objective at
people to vote
exactly
here.
this time, it's looking good.
Alright, let's see Fates' offense, what they have going on here. No construction on the objective yet.
Yeah,
the
Disease
Cyclops
set
is-
up again.
Cyclops is in
Railing
position.
away.
The Rocket already takes him out though. He was in position for the AIT to do it. He just needed to back up a little. And instead he moved forward.
Whoops.
Got 2 Strog, 3 Strog pushing up together.
Here comes our
Not
first
really
touch on the
working
objective.
together, though.
Sublime. Sublime is on it. Build, build, build.
It's about
And he's
15%
down.
done.
Yeah. But quick revise by the meds will keep the GDF here at this objective. Although they are railgun fodder. Disease. They need a Violator though to help Disease with. Oh, and actually, here's one right here. Here's one. To help Disease a little bit with the.
IKE
Oh, the
have
Hog.
left
That's
the
not
server.
gonna work.
We've got a
Hope
builder
Disease
coming
gets
up,
some,
but rocket launcher in his face.
Gibbs.
Or AA missile, rather.
Yeah, AA will do it. It was a rocket. That's the important thing. Instructor moving around to the other side. No AA missile TKs. And Sublime getting a tap. Here comes a Violator.
That AA is vicious.
Violator's gonna hurt a lot.
'Cause he's got some,
Violator's gonna hurt a lot. 'Cause he's got some,
Ooh. They're going to have to get this objective in soon if they want a chance at that final objective, which means they're going to have to focus on getting that Trojan down, as it has stopped pretty much all the planters so far.
Now, and also the Titan. Why? Oh, actually, right as I'm speaking, I'm seeing the red laser come in on this Titan. And it's not near an AIT. Sublime getting a build. Where's the mortar? Where's the mortar? Where's the mortar? I can see the laser. It's just not actually fucking hitting anything.
Here comes a hog. Oh, it falls
The hog
off.
missed him. The hog missed him.
Oh, that was embarrassing.
Yeah. Chump, full health. 50% build. And it's the Cyclops that's causing trouble for the Titan, of all things. Chump, very nice move here. I think he's going to be able to repair without the Cyclops getting a shot. Yeah, he's low enough. Wow, very
And
nice.
this mining
use of
laser
the
status should be
about
disappearing
to go.
fairly soon. And here
No,
comes the
build,
tap.
build right here. Yes, Cynics gets the tap. Cynics
But once
keeping
again,
it alive.
AA missile takes him down.
This is really surprising. Their attack on the first objective went a lot better than it has so far here. Only 3 minutes and 25 seconds left.
Like I said, man, when you start to hold people in the mining laser, they don't know what the fuck to do.
Here comes another, but taken
Nope,
down by a
no
rocket
tap.
launcher.
Here comes the hog.
They're not moving
taken
in
out there by
together.
the
They're
Titan.
more or less shuffling in one at a time and just getting owned by various sorts of rockets.
Yeah. And
Cyclops getting the hits, takes out the Titan. The Titan is down. Chump bailed out.
And here's shields.
Shields going up, but
Cynics
how much
getting
can
a
that do
build.
against an AA missile?
Oh,
Cynics
90% hacked.
Violator
Cynics was
down.
not on the right side to get the protection from those shields.
This is where the Cyclops needs to make a move on the objective.
Yes.
And if anything, maybe
Yes.
even complete it.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously.
Oh, here
No,
we come
here's
right now,
Icarus.
Icarus.
Here's a build.
And this will be the
And
final
Sublime
build on the
gets
second
it.
objective.
Yes.
There is
The
enough time to get this
missed.
final objective.
The AA missed. Oh man, this
2
is gonna be
minutes
so
and
is gonna be
30
a close
seconds
one.
left. This is gonna be
There's a
tight.
mining laser taking out Stupid. That's funny. And he was in position to run over 3 GDF. What a shame.
This is all gonna come down to what can Fate do? Rush it. Are they gonna cap the spawn? Are they gonna all try to sneak past? They need to be quick.
Well,
man.
one thing's certain, they need to make a play, and it's gonna need to be fucking clutch.
Yeah. Yeah. Even Allstate needs to be clutch.
Yeah, Tandem is right. It needs. This is gonna be one play. You know, Fate has one move on this objective. Let's see what they can do. Only a minute and 10 seconds left before the plant won't matter.
Honestly, if I were Fate right now, I'd just push all of my guys straight past and see if you can go for the quick plant.
Mm-hmm. Take the upper route. Just all go in.
Oh, rats!
Rocket
Get a
launcher
double
taken
kill.
out.
too.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
This could
hurting.
easily be it.
GDF are
I'm
stacked
seeing
on the
much more
doorway.
GDF kills than Straw.
Yeah. Yeah, they're waiting, and BMX was down to just a bit of health. He had to use almost all of his Stroyant in order to get a little bit of health, and he will not be able to take down Vitamin. He was a medic. Oh man, 25 seconds remaining for a plant.
Yeah, you gotta be feeling. Fate's gotta be feeling it right now. This is game for them. No one around.
And there's one engineer
GDF
falling back
in the
just
room.
in case.
With 5 seconds left, I'm gonna call that GG's.
Yeah, but what
Epic
a game,
game,
though.
Scott.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
What a game!
Yeah, really, this is why we tune in. I mean, this was a great matchup. These two teams, just fantastic all around. So yeah, I mean, and this was quite the little grudge match, but hubris.
So if Chump's Kobe Bryant, then is diseased, I don't know, Bowen or something?
Yeah. All right, and that completes.
Oh
the
yeah,
match.
Lakers lost. My bad. I didn't actually watch the game. I forgot. I just assumed they won because they're gonna win the whole thing. Anyway,
4-2 in favor of Hubris. Let's focus on Quake Wars. 48% disease, most accurate. Most kills, Jump with 15. Best light weapons, Stupid, 13 points. And Hubris they pull away with the win, but they really had to fight for it. Fate gave them a run for the money. And yeah, that was just fantastic, Quake Wars. I am so happy to have seen that. And although I have to say this, please, guys, get your demos up. I'm going to need demos for the portion that I was fucking crashed. Oh well, what can you do? I'm about to put up an MVP poll. Hopefully we'll get people in here for the post game. Guys, talk a little bit about sort of your favorite moments of this match.
I gotta say, in that first round, I believe it was the first round, there was that moment in the final objective where there were about 4 GDF and 4 Strog in the room at the same time. They're just pushing back and forth, and there were 2 plants on, and Hubris was eventually able to disarm. That was pretty neat. Wouldn't mind seeing an Avi of that later.
Talking about third phase, right? I think I remember that. Alright, there was a lot of different things. In the first phase, obviously, it was all about the heavy vehicles. Back and forth. They pretty much did the same thing with both the Cyclops and the Titan for both teams. And, you know, the Titans stopped the plants from happening, and once the Titan was down, then the Cyclops took over and stopped the plant from being diffused. I mean, that was really, it was all about the heavy vehicles. I mean, there was nothing to stop them, really. And once you did stop them, that was when you made the move. I mean, they defined the first part of the game. Then on the second part, you really saw the infantry come out to shine. I mean, both teams are so stacked with their rosters. They've got really good infantry players. I don't mean stacked, but I mean, you know, every player for both teams is a clutch player. You don't got someone who will go, he's average. You know, everyone, you know, makes a solid push and can really make a clutch play at any moment. Should I keep going?
Sure.
I'm asking Sub to get in here for the post game, seeing if any of Fate would like to.
A pretty good turnout tonight, so thank you everyone who showed up tonight to watch the shoutcast. As always, I mean, we got 2 shoutcasts going on every week. Grease does a great job setting them all up and getting the video on demand out there. But you know, be sure to tell your friends. We definitely enjoy what we're doing, but the more spectators in this community, the better. So, you know, talk to your friends out there. Get them on ET Pro. You know, get them watching these games, and hopefully, you know, this is really helping out the community for everyone. So it definitely helps. All right. As for the match, is the poll up yet for the player of the game?
Hey, Sub 6, how you doing, man?
Fantastic.
Sabrina,
Excellent.
how's it going?
So how was it? Did you put on a good show?
Hey, can you crank your volume a little bit?
Yeah, one sec.
Sub, was that you that was running the rocket launcher on the defense for the third phase? Was that someone else?
That was Raz.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright, MVP poll is up. Go ahead and get your votes in, guys. If you take a look at the little play button, where you can like pause the audio of the shoutcast, above it will be a little button that says poll. You can click on that and make your choice. And we're limited to 4 players, so.
Not even on it. Burn, man. I vote Fishstix, player of the game.
Hell yeah.
Warm the bench like a champ.
Yeah, my personal choice would be Raz, if I had to choose.
Yeah, I voted for Raz.
Yeah.
No offense,
but
Brad.
No, seriously, I just felt like Raz was the guy that made the bulk of the big plays. He had several objectives under his name, and it's very nice work all around.
I voted for him personally. I think, you know, when you think of Fate, you think of a traditionally kind of strong, well-rounded vehicle team. When you think of Hubris, you think, oh my god, they're using their infantry guy in a tank. What are they thinking? They're being stupid. But Chomp does a great job in the tank. It's really allowed them to become a top team. And to beat Fate on a vehicle map, that's a lot to do with your heavy vehicle work. So
yeah, that's actually a really good point, man. I think that's a very interesting way to think about it.
Did I just blow your mind, Greased?
Maybe, I don't know. Sorry, I was about to make some
Terrible joke.
We've got Disease and Sabrina in here. So.
Yeah, we do. Disease, how are you, my friend?
Excellent.
Your railgun is basically the hand of God. And I have to say that had Fate won the night, I think that you would have been MVP hands down. He's speechless.
Oh, I said thanks. Well, thanks.
Okay, you're a little bit quiet. What is it with everyone being quiet? I don't understand this.
Maybe you're just loud, Greased.
Oh yeah, that's true. I'm loud. I'm an obnoxious bastard. Yeah, that's me. But
yeah. Gotta say, Disease. When your team did pull through on those objectives, a lot of the time on the outdoor ones, it was due to that railgun. I gotta give it to you, man. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right. So far, the MVP poll is showing Chump ahead of Raz by 1 vote. There's still more people that can toss in votes. 10, 11 more people that can toss in votes. Please do so.
Don't vote for Trump. His ego's big enough.
All right. So yeah, I think that I'm actually kind of glad that you guys chose to switch from Valley to Arc, because we saw. I mean, the game was so close, so many times, especially on the first set and the second set. I think both teams had several disarms on the final objective. I mean, it was just a fantastic game, guys. It was really some of the best Quake Wars we've seen this season, I would say. You guys aren't very fucking excited. I don't know what the hell's wrong with you.
God damn it.
All right, that's okay. That's okay. Well, so do we want to like sing songs or like fucking play Kumbaya or something? I mean, seriously, people, talk about this game. We just saw outstanding Quake Wars. What the fuck?
I'm down for anything.
Yeah, Sabrina likes to experiment.
Me and Sub6, we're going to a different channel. Screw you guys. See you later.
Oh, goodness. Alright, well, that's okay. We don't have to talk about this game. We can talk about things that are coming up, and I guess we can just keep the post-game short and sweet. That's okay. I'm a little hurt and frustrated.
Ask some questions, bro.
Let's have a moment.
I'm not the questions guy. I'm the moron that yells at stuff.
Well, if you guys want, I can drop a fat beat and you can freestyle battle each other.
No.
We should have a moment of silence and just reflect on all the great things that happened tonight.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it was just so awesome that you can't put it into words.
Having a zen-like moment? Because I know I am.
Alright, seriously, let's think of a good question. Sub, what do you think was the #1 thing that brought Team Hubris through to the victory on offense or defense? What was the one factor that really helped you guys take the win?
I'm not really sure. Like our teamwork has gotten a lot better. It was pretty good right off the bat, but everybody's kind of learned each other's play style, and it's benefited a lot. Just more so because we all know how to communicate, when to communicate, all that good stuff. Oh, and for Maximus's sake, there was no MCP.
Always good.
Yeah.
Disease, what was the one thing you think Fate, if you were to play Hubris on Arc again, what would you work on to beat their strategy on offense or defense?
Work on, getting our starters online and not fucking up every aspect of the game. I mean, that would help out tremendously. I mean, first set, we were cruising and everything looked to be alright. We pulled Cynics. Somehow he came into play after he hasn't played a match in over a month, and Stoops never played a match in his life. And after the first set, we were feeling pretty good, and I guess we got comfortable. And then after that, if you notice, we couldn't do anything right. I mean, when it comes, you guys pointed out that Chump dominated, with vehicles. I mean, it's pretty easy to dominate vehicles when you ain't getting taken out.
Yeah.
We couldn't control vehicles. We weren't putting any pressure on their infantry. It was like, hey, let's sit around and, you know, play with each other's balls. It was really, really bad. And hopefully
But the important thing to ask, though, is, you know, did that go well? When you guys started playing with your balls, actually, excuse me, each other's balls. I don't want to speak out of turn, but I think when you get down to ball playing, you really have to kind of take your time, and it seemed like you guys were doing that, and unfortunately, Chump kind of took advantage of that. I guess he's not into playing with balls.
We're pretty good at
taking
it.
this a step too far.
We're definitely really good at it.
Well, all right. Here's my question. I got some. I mean, we saw Red Baron in Spectator, who is one of the starters, right? Why wasn't he in at least in one of the later sets?
Red Baron's not a starter. I mean, he's our starters were Creamer and Blaze Joker. Blaze Joker is our hog, and Creamer was going to play as a second imp. And if you notice, we had the tank imped about 8 times, but how many times did we hog it? Maybe once or twice. Right. It was really.
There's definitely a lag, a time issue there. Yeah, it was not coordinated very well.
We tried to make some adjustments with our strat. Didn't really work out. And then the strat that we drew up, we didn't really execute. It was as simple as that. We didn't get it done.
Okay, that's all right.
Okay.
But honestly, dude, it turned out to be a fantastic game of Quake Wars, and even though you didn't walk away with a win, I mean, shit, we had fun. I mean, it was just so many close moments tonight, and I love that. And I mean, it just means that next time you have to come back and kick their asses a little bit harder, right?
I'm just glad we don't have to play these faggots anymore for a long time.
Aww.
Good Lord have mercy.
Yeah, actually, you guys had what, 5 games together in the last 7 days?
All of which going for 2.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad. It was kind of weird. We pretty much did the identical to what we did Tuesday. Cruise first round, and then epic fail the rest of the way.
Well, sorry to hear about your roster issues, man. Seems like Fate's been battling that for quite some time.
Old news. Everybody knows about the roster issues, but it's no excuse. We didn't execute, and Hubris was the better team tonight.
All right. Well, I think, Sub, do you have any shout-outs you would like to give?
I don't think so. I mean, what should I shout out to?
Okay. And disease?
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, then I'll go ahead and let you guys go, because I think we're going to do a few plugs here and then end the night.
And Greased is all gung-ho about this match. You guys gloom and doom, damn.
Well, I want to say thank you. We had a couple extra guests here tonight. We had Fishstix in here, and they had Madcom in here, and then we even had Donkey Dong, although Donkey's been pretty quiet, which is okay. But I want to say thank you for all the people that hopped in here and provided some insights and commentary. Whole lot of fun having a couple of voices.
Grease, do you have a bird or something? I hear some twerpling going on in the background.
Yeah, I've got my window open, and there are birds that chirp around the fucking clock. I mean, it's pitch black outside. I don't understand what these birds are doing.
What are you talking about? There are no damn birds chirping at 1 o'clock in the morning. You crazy?
Dude, seriously, yeah, there are birds outside my window.
You don't hear them, man?
Annoying. So I think as far as plugs go, again, I want to plug, very soon we should have a North American Pro Pub server up and running. It'll be part of the exclamation, and I'm really looking forward to that happening. And then we've got, let's see, we've got the TGL match will be next Tuesday, unless it gets rescheduled. The poll for that will be going up in just a day or so. Was it Sunday? Does it go up Sunday, Matt? I don't remember the fucking timing.
Saturday is, yes.
Saturday.
Sunday we have our podcast, so be sure to tune in Sunday, 8 p.m. And during the podcast, we'll end around podcast time. We'll let people vote during the podcast. At the end of the podcast, we'll pick the match, we'll tell you who we're going with, and we'll give you a little info on what we're gonna do for that.
Yeah. But we are just marching away right through this season, and both seasons really, and we are getting close to the playoffs, and I'm really excited to see who actually makes it. And we're getting to the point where these regular season games matter. So we'll see. We'll see how it all turns out. Still a lot of great teams left in the left up for contention. So we'll see who all makes it in. Let's see, what else do we got going on here?
I just want to say that this is the perfect time for sort of mid-range teams where the matches really do matter, where a win and a loss can mean playoffs or no playoffs. And you're going to see some teams you haven't seen too much of, but really giving it their 100% to get a win. I think we're going to see some good matches, during the next couple of weeks. So we really need to keep an eye, especially, not on the top-tier teams. Maybe not another, Hubris versus Fate, but maybe Jerky Boys versus Goons.
And that would be pretty cool, yeah.
I would just like to point out that Vitamin has 0 votes for MVP.
Oh.
Burn.
Ascend.
Well, Vitamin should know that I still love him.
He just got one. Pity vote. Whoever did that, you suck.
There we go. All right. Yeah, actually, the winner of that poll is Jump by 1 vote over Raz. Although, hang on a second. Let me go vote.
Vote Raz. Come on, what's wrong with you?
Vote Chump. You know you want to.
Oh, dude, I'm voting Raz, man. Raz was fucking awesome tonight.
I bet that vote was Vitamin
Boom.
for himself.
Yeah, so GreasedScotsman has tied up the vote between Chump and Raz. But in my heart, Raz was the MVP. And trailing behind them is Maximus, and behind him is Vitamin. But, yeah, I mean, honestly, it was... I think one of the things that helped Chump do so well is that he had such good coverage on those outdoor phases. And a lot of that had to do with Raz, I think, so... That's my opinion. Okay, so I think I'm going to... what other shout-outs or plugs do we need to do here, Matt? Do we have anything else?
Well, plugs for me. This is sort of a personal project I'm taking on, but I made a thread in the community forums for a community frag video. So if anyone, So if anyone comes across like a cool moment or a good kill streak, or you want to look through previous demos and do the scans yourself and find good things you want, yourself to be projected as in this video, get that shit together, upload the demos. I made, a little process that you can go through. It should be really quick and easy if you're willing to do some research into your demos and just kind of give me the information I need. And then, I'm hoping to pull all sorts of different frags, cool-looking frags from different teams, from, different aspects of the game on different maps, that really sort of is like a full, the big deal.
Yeah, I love this idea. I think it is really cool. And I hope that you really sort of cast a wide net when you do it and try to really go beyond the competitive names that we see so many times. Because I know there are so many really good players out there, and it'd be really cool to kind of get them a little bit of FaceTime, as it were.
And this is for everyone. This doesn't have to be Fate, owning Hubris. This can be anyone playing anyone, just in a scrim or a match, some good, competitive action going on.
Well, now, do you limit it to competition matches, or are pub submissions okay?
I would say let's not go with the pubs. This is going to be stuff for matches, 6v6, 5v5 infantry only even.
But see, we're still gonna... But that's just going to be such a small collection of people. We see all these people already. You know what I mean? I don't know. I would say cast the net wider. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm not really...
If you're going for highlights...
Everyone can get stuff in pubs that looks good, but in reality, you just killed a bunch of total dumbasses. In competition, both teams are going to have good people. It may only be 2 or 3 kills.
Don't be elitist or anything. Shit.
Those 2 or 3 kills in a competition match, are a lot harder to get than 3 or 4 or 5 kills in a pub match. You could throw a good violator and get 10 kills, and it's, you just...
That's kind of true, but I mean, you are working with the nub cone of fire, when you're using ET Pro. So.
Yeah, this is going to be ET Pro stuff. Hell, you know what? If it's a cool demo reel from an ET Pro pub server, what the fuck? Just ET Pro demos, though. No,
all right,
no
thank
vanilla
you.
demos.
Thank you. Okay, that's okay. I can live with that. That casts the net a little bit wider. Very cool. And yeah, so actually, that's actually a whole other reason to try to get our ET Pro server, pub server, up as soon as possible and give people some opportunity to show off a bit, I think.
Yes. Do you have any news on the exclamation Pro pub that's hopefully coming up soon?
Well, we talked about it at the start of the match. We're trying really hard to get it done, and one of the things that we knew once 5.5 was released, we knew that there was going to be like a revision, and then A came out, and so we've been waiting for the mod revisions to kind of come to an end. We think that that's going to happen here with the B release, because we didn't want to have to just keep having people update and update and update. But I think B is probably going to be a pretty stable revision until we hit 0.6. So I'm going to be talking with Poseidon actually probably tonight, trying to get this thing worked out.
The server central.
And yeah, the server will probably be central, just like the exclamation ranked is. I really feel like that's the best sort of where we can draw the most players, the best pings, all that stuff, all around. So that should be happening pretty quickly. And then the other thing I want to plug is just a little personal thing. RG Left from Four Kings has put together a fantastic frag video. We mentioned it at the start of the cast. I'm going to mention it again. This video is very well done, and if you are a video editor person, like I know Matt would understand this, like the amount of hours that he put into doing all those cuts, to gathering all that footage. I mean, it's just, I don't think all the people that have posted on the community forums understand how much work he put into that thing. And really, it's a great thing. It's a great example of what top-notch frags can be. And I have to give a little shout to and actually, I thought it was Pokemon, so it wasn't Pokemon. I think it was maybe NKM or something. There's this one rocket shot on salvage that I'm in love with, and it's just like he just points it kind of towards the objective, and you can see the generator. It's the first objective. You see the generator is like a little dot on the fucking horizon, right? And he pulls the trigger, the rocket comes falling off. The camera pans around to cuts to the objective, and you see these two Strogg planting. Covered by shields on one side, the rocket comes in, bam, nails the guys. I mean, it was just really, just a fantastic shot. And it's that kind of, those kind of frags over and over and over. It's just a great movie. So go check it out. But one of the reasons why I'm mentioning it is that we are hosting it. You can download it directly from enemyterritory.tv. So the great download speeds you get off of our website you can get in order to see this movie. And then we've also added it to our media player. So if you don't want to wait for a download, and which by the way, the download is better quality, but if you don't want to wait for the download, you just want to stream the sucker, you can go to our media player, and you'll see the Four Kings video listed there. So guys, go check that out, and then hop over to the forums and really give RG Left some love, because he busted his ass to complete this thing.
Yeah, it's a great video. I guess I don't know. I don't know if I posted this critique very much, but I mean, as other people mentioned, the brightness is a little bit off, and the sound somewhere got boosted a bit too high, and it kind of maxes out.
But he was nice enough to add. It was actually kind of funny that people are complaining about the sound, because he was nice enough to sort of do that little check your sound thing at the beginning. That's kind of interesting.
Well, I mean, if you look at it though, it's like it's 100% the entire time. It's kind of.
Oh yeah. It's topping out, yeah. And but what can you do? But again, that doesn't diminish from the quality of the video itself. So, and I kind of like the oversaturation and the sort of exposure filters that he put on there. I mean, some people don't like them, but I kind of like the visual changes there. I think they work.
Anyway, on that note, I think I'm going to head out, guys. Thanks for coming in, Sub and Disease, and thanks for everyone who's listening. This is Fishstix signing off.
Alright, so again guys, quick recap. We got Quake Wars Weekly on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And we are talking with Splash Damage. We're going to try to get one of those guys on. And actually, Matt, yeah, we can mention this, I guess. We actually found out that apparently Splash Damage does listen to our podcast, which I didn't know. But it's made me want to maybe work a little harder on them. Now that we know that the developers are actually listening on a regular basis to what we're putting together.
This is typically how the shoutcast gets put together. GreasedScotsman. I haven't done anything, Macomb. Have you done anything? No. Should we just cancel it then? Oh man, we should probably do it and just throw it together at like 2 minutes beforehand. We're like, what the fuck are we doing? Let's just talk shit. And then it's like, oh shit, Splash Damage is listening to what we're talking about? Let's
Oh man, yes, good times, good times. Alright, well I think on that jovial note we will pass on into the night. And so thanks again, great match, Fate and Hubris. Hubris wins 4-2. And definitely well earned, but very close match. So good night guys, take care and have fun. Not too much fun.